Greetings, hello, welcome on in, guys. Unoptimized Fool from the closet. Glad you could be here. Let's talk about Classic Refresh today, okay? So there's been some changes that are ultimately great for the game, great for the mode, but there are some people who are just really upset. So Blizzard just announced that on launch, there will be instant mail from your characters on your own account, and the debuff and the buff limit has been removed. That means that now you can have as many debuffs on the boss as you can, meaning you don't have to balance and do that weird balancing like we had to do in both vanilla and classic on the bosses, which is a great system, right? It's a fantastic system. And we also have another system coming of dual spec coming inside of Classic Refresh, which most people love, right? And I think it's a great idea. Give the people more freedom, do what they want. Who cares? This game came out in 2004. It's a classic version of a classic version. There's 2 iterations of it already. Let's experiment. Let's give the people what they want and just to have fun with it, right? Again, this game came out in 2004 and we're replaying it again in 2024, okay? 20 years later, we're still playing the original version, okay? We're okay. Now, there are some people who are upset about this and saying, it's a terrible idea that it's going to, make so people have too much freedom inside of raids. And I'm going to say this, looking at you, if you think this is a problem, you are the problem, okay? This isn't a problem. It's just you're arguing about a game that's come out in 2004, okay? There's nothing wrong with dual spec, instant mail, and the debuff limit and the buff limit being taken off. Now, instead of having to worry about debuffs on the bosses, now you can bring in other, like, for example, druids are now more applicable inside of raids. Now warlocks don't have to worry about putting certain debuffs on and get rid of another more important debuff, right? So now there's more balance, I would like to think, inside of the classic ecosystem. So again, the people who are complaining are honestly probably 1% of the 1% of the population. The people that are complaining aren't even going to play Refresh. They're going to stay in classic era servers where there's so many limitations, which if the limitations work for you, that's totally fine. That is totally fine that the limitations are working for you. But there's no need to push your opinion about something that really doesn't matter at the end of the day. Oh, it's going to ruin Classic. You can always go back to Classic era servers. They're still up. They're still running. There's a niche group of people still running that old content. They're min-maxing the hell out of it, and good for them. If they enjoy it, they enjoy it. But don't be coming over here and complaining about dual spec and debuffs. This isn't how the way the game was envisioned. Yeah, no crap, buddy. No crap. Okay? I'm getting so mad my headset's falling off, okay? No crap, it's not the way they envision it. But they make some changes. It's a 20th anniversary. They don't owe it anything. They don't owe anything to you, the player, to make it 100% original. And I like to even argue that the original classic that came out, the first version, wasn't even that, wasn't even 100% the same as the original one. Okay? And there's probably still people that complain about that too. Probably the same people that are complaining about now. So guess what, guys? If you're complaining about this, stop talking, right? There's no need to have this conversation because just stay in classic era where this doesn't exist. That's the end of the discussion. You just live there, I'll live over here. We'll be separate, and that's okay. Just because you don't think that this system's going to work, you have to complain about it. Again, Blizzard isn't going to change it, no matter how many times you complain about it. Now, if Blizzard does change this, I think we're letting the minority of WoW players hold the majority of WoW players hostage. So, guys, I'm looking forward to Classic Refresh. I think 3 of these changes are amazing. Now, obviously, on launch, you will have access to the debuff and the buff limitation taken off, as well as the instant mail. They did say that dual spec is coming at a later date, but it is planned. It's probably going to be coming right before Molten Core drops 3 weeks later. Because remember, guys, this Thursday, in about 2 days, Classic Refresh is dropping. Okay, so get ready for that. It's going to be fantastic. But yeah, guys, I don't understand the problems here. I don't understand the problems. Just get over it. Well, but I don't like it, guys. Just go back to classic era then. No one asked what you think about this system. They're not even going to play this new system. That's for sure. Go back to the private servers where you can have, you can pay $50 for a custom icon or whatever it is. All right, guys. But Unoptimized Fool, what do you guys think about this? I think it's a great idea. Now, if you think this is a problem, I honestly think you are the problem. But that's okay. We can still have a discussion. All right, guys. Unoptimized Fool from the closet. Glad you could be here. I'll see you guys next time.